Does marital bliss translate to the workplace? To find out, I spent time with power couple Neil and Rachel Blumenthal. Neil is the co-founder of Warby, an amazing online eyewear retailer. And Rachel is the founder of Cricket Circle, which helps parents find the best products for their kids. This brave couple not only lives together, but works out of the same office space. At Warby Parker's headquarters in New York City, this entrepreneurial duo explained how they juggle work and life out of the same space. When Warby Parker got started, you guys actually worked out of Rachel's office, and now Cricket Circle works out of Warby Parker's office?
That's correct.
How did that come about?
Our first office was at Rachel's jewelry company, and then finally we actually moved into like a real office, and we thought that it only made sense to return the favor once Rachel started Cricket Circle.
You guys are both obviously very entrepreneurial, and meeting in college, were you both that way already?
Neil and I met the first week of freshman year in college, and Neil was a club promoter. So he had the entrepreneurial bug very, very early. So he always knew, he always told us where we were going to go at night, what was cool, what we were supposed to do.
Oh, I feel for you. My husband started as a club promoter as well. It's a certain personality type for sure. So you live together and you work together and you have a child together. Is it awesome or is it sometimes too much?
I would say that we rarely see each other in the office. I'll sort of see him from across the way and I'll be like, Neil, like I have to ask you a question or whatever it is. But it's really nice to be around his team and so that I can have a relationship with them and understand, what's going on with the business, because it's not necessarily the first thing we talk about at night when we come home.
How much do you talk about it? Is there, a blackout on work talk, or do you guys talk about it a lot? Do you bounce ideas off each other?
It's funny, we've never had to have one of those moments where it's like, okay, we're not talking about work. I think it's because we enjoy sort of talking about it, and when I'm thinking about products and have a question, Rachel's one of the first people that I go to. Often we'll go on sort of like local vacations that require a drive somewhere outside of here in New York, because if I'm driving, then I can't be sending emails.
That's smart. I'm going to use that.
People will be like, why aren't you flying there? We'll be like, we're road tripping it so we can talk.
So it sounds like it's hectic with two founders in a household.
At the time when I had Griffin, I was still running my jewelry brand. And shortly after was when I was approached to license it. And so I was back at work probably 3 weeks later. It never occurred to me to do anything else.
Deeply ingrained entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're teaching Griffin to be one as well, because I hear that he comes to pick you guys up from the office every day?
Quite frequently.
Yeah. Although his motivation's a little different than ours. He comes for the lollipops.
I would too. I would too.
You know what these are named?
Griffin.
Yes, the Griffin. How'd you know that?
They're for me.
Would you guys ever consider opening a business together?
Well, we would entertain it, but then most definitely decide no.
Why?
I'm too much of a micromanager, and he's too much of like, it'll all get done, don't worry, it'll happen. I don't think it would work out so well.
Boundaries are always important. But before I leave these two, let's see how those boundaries hold up to some quick fire questions. Biggest difference between Neil in college and now?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Tight black t-shirts.
Biggest difference between Rachel in college and now?
She had a knit hat with a pom-pom on it that she lost and doesn't wear anymore.
That's tragic. It's tragic. What is Neil's greatest strength?
He's extremely patient.
What's Rachel's greatest strength?
Grace under fire.
What is the best lesson you learned from Neil?
To take the leap. But he urged me to take the leap, so you get the credit also.
Small credit.
Good partnership. Your best tip for work-life balance?
Not having a fine line of work and life. At least for me, that works the best. It's the most natural.
Yeah, and I think it's incorporating family into work, so it's pretty cool. I can't wait to have conversations with Griffin when he's older, and like when we're opening up stores, he'll come with me, and it's just fun to sort of see the world through his eyes and walk him through sort of some of the stuff that we're looking at.